Rain fell on Moscow's Luzhniki Olympic complex on Tuesday, fitting weather for the current mood. This showpiece venue is a legacy from Soviet days when doping scandals were common. Those days seem to be back, and Russia could soon find itself cast out of world athletics.
Of course it would be an enormous blow. I repeat once again, we hope for common sense from the International Association of Athletics Federation's council members, who first of all must work in the interests of our sport.
The Russian Athletics Federation has until Thursday to respond to the allegations of state-endorsed doping. An IAAF council decision on whether to ban Russia is expected over the weekend. It's a move some top athletes would support.
I do think that action, it needs to be strong action now, and you never want to have to penalise even one innocent athlete, which might happen in this case, but because of the scale and the level, I think it's a step that has to be taken.
In Moscow, the World Anti-Doping Agency's allegations have invoked a kind of siege mentality. This building is the official address of the Moscow Anti-Doping Laboratory, which WADA has just stripped of its accreditation. WADA says that it was here that athletes paid bribes to have their contaminated samples made disappear. We have tried to get inside and speak to someone from this organisation, but security turned us away. And Russia's anti-doping agency, WADA, implied that WADA's report contained a hidden anti-Russian agenda.
This was no special news for us, but some of the questions have a special sharpness to them and are, if you want, politically loaded.
It's perhaps difficult to feel anything but gloom on this bleak, damp day, but this sports journalist is trying to be optimistic.
I think that we should now go the same way that we went in the football system 10 years ago, and we should appoint an independent foreign head of anti-doping system to exclude any of this kind of allegations.
But it was Igor's paper that has called the publication of WADA's reports perhaps the darkest day in the history of Russian athletics. Rory Challens, Al Jazeera, Moscow.